Hello everyone and happy April 3rd. It is Monday, April 3rd, and it's time for another episode of Mark's Monday Minutes in Portland Real Estate. And let's see, it is the week of spring break, which means it is April-uary, January. I don't know what it is, but it was snowing outside today, as you may have seen. Yeah, so those poor daffodils in our yard, they're sticking their heads up with a nice coating of snow on top of them. I don't know. It was also the Portland Swap Meet weekend. All I can say is I'm glad that we were done with our booth as of Friday, got done early. So it was a good week. Weather is just spring. Happy spring. All right, it is the week of spring break, and I think, in fact, that is what happened. This week, the 3 takeaways are down to 2 because it was a quiet week. First of all, spring break and snow. Second of all, there are more homes on the way, which is great. I think it is great. All right, let's talk about why. First of all, the active week, 2,524 homes. The number still keeps just staying along that 2,500 point, down from 3,000 back in January. We're looking for more inventory. I think we're just starting to see the signs of it. Seeing that in the coming soon no showings listings. Those went up by 10 this week. That's the first indicator. So I'm optimistic. Of course, I've got 2 of them in there, like I've said last week. New homes this week, 385. Not as many, but again, spring break. Number of pending homes, 455. Equal to the number of the previous week, effectively. So motivated buyers were still out there, but sellers are just waiting perhaps. Maybe they're taking this week to get their house ready during spring break, putting those teenagers to work, cleaning up the yard, doing some bark dust, perhaps. The number of sold homes in the last week, 309. These were homes that were put in contract in the beginning of March into February, so that's perfectly normal. Good to see that number start to trend back up. The number of homes with a price adjustment in the last 45 days, 429, fewer than the 473 the week before, giving us a percentage of about 16.9, just under 17% of homes on the entire market that have had a price adjustment of $99 or more in the last 45 days. I expect this number to drop down just as buyers have cleared these homes off the market. Coming soon, as I mentioned, 46 homes in the market coming on in the next 21 days, put in there so that I can see them. If you're interested, reach out to me. I'll get you some information on them before anybody else takes a look at them. There's your opportunity to look into the future up to 3 weeks. The number of sold homes in the last month, 1,434. This gives us an inventory of 1.76 months, or roughly 7 weeks. We've been holding at this point now for 6 weeks in a row, right in the 1 3/4 month, below 2 months average. That's where we're holding. That's just the numbers that we're sitting. Now, the number of homes in the 4-car garage or larger category, there are 86 homes on the market right now, with 20 of them being under $1 million, the affordable home garage home range. New this week, 7 new listings, 3 of which are under $1 million. Pending this week, 8 homes went pending, with 4 of them under $1 million, so that's good. The number of sold homes in the last week, 4, with 1 of them being under $1 million. So again, we're seeing some activity in this multi-million-dollar range. Still not a lot, because there is 6.5 to 6 3/4 months worth of inventory of these over $1 million homes in the 4-car garage. But this is perfectly normal in this market segment. Absolutely normal. It's been holding constantly at that point for several weeks. I can see 6 on my chart here, and I think it's pretty much been that way since the start of the year. Number of homes under $1 million, those affordable 4-car garage homes, 2.85. So 2 3/4 months, less than 3 months. We've been sitting there for now 3rd week in a row. Okay, there's a little more inventory, but there's only 20 out there to look at, folks. So that's not much at all. So that said, if you're looking, I can help you find them. I can also find them off market. So you want to reach out to me to find that dream garage home. Now again, the 3 takeaways. First takeaway, spring break and snow. Like we said, I suspect from the reports other agents were talking about, open house attendance was a little bit lower this weekend. Well, okay, not so many people kicking tires, looking around as they were busy enjoying spring break, perhaps with their families. And definitely that snow sure didn't help this weekend. The weather, the snow, the hail, the freezing rain, the sleeting rain, the frozen, whatever, all the 26 different types of frozen precipitation we might call it. We probably saw it all in the course of about a 2-hour span if your house was like mine. Point number 2, more homes are on the way. As I say, the coming soon no showing homes, the count jumped from 36 to 46. So we got 10 more. It's the highest count, in fact, we've had since at least January 1st, and I'd have to go look back into last year to see those. And I think that probably would have to go back to probably even August or September to see a number. I'm guessing. I'm just speculating there. Now, is this good news? We're finally seeing sellers put their home on the market? I think so. I hope so, for the benefit of buyers who are looking and just feeling like they've just got nothing to choose from. So that's 2 of my 3 because there is no third, so we're still sitting at 2 takeaways this week. Make it a wonderful week. Hopefully a little more activity, a little more excitement, and maybe even a little bit of sunshine out there so you can go find those sunglasses and keep them on for more than 30 seconds to 1 minute at a time. Have a great week. We'll see you next week.